Disappointment for Dodger Yasiel Puig. Last night, the team lost the World Series.
And then he found out burglars broke into his home. CBS 2's Dave Lopez is live outside Puig's house in Encino with the details of this break-in. Dave?
Well, Rick, first of all, the people that did this are still on the loose. No clues. We did not know how much was taken or what was taken. We do know that some money was taken. And when you stop and think about this, you almost have to say to yourself, there ought to be a law. He has a lousy World Series. It's 143. They lose. He has to watch the Astros celebrate, and he comes home, and the LAPD says, hey, your place has just been broken into.
Puig got a good pitch to hit.
A frustrating night for Dodger right fielder Yasiel Puig got even worse. Not only was he hitless in the Dodgers Game 7 loss to the Houston Astros, but he had to sit there from the dugout and watch the Astros celebrate their victory. Then, around midnight, after he drove home to Encino, to a place he had just purchased less than a month ago, LAPD detectives were in his house. They told him that sometime during the game, around 7 o'clock, his place had been burglarized, back window broken out. And then they told him that his 2 dogs got out.
He basically said to my mom and my sister, just thank you.
Police told Puig that the neighbor across the street had corralled the dogs and taken them into their home. It was just about midnight when Puig went over there. He had never met them before. The mother of the young man who grabbed the dogs and took care of them until Puig came over said Puig was very grateful, thanking her over and over again, and then he took his dogs back home. She did not want to go on camera. Was as much taken as the last time?
There's no counting it.
There's no counting? This is the second time that Puig has had a home broken into. February 27th, when he lived in Sherman Oaks. He was at spring training when someone broke into his home and stole $170,000 in cash and jewelry. No suspects have been caught. And then he moved to Encino, been there less than a month, and it happened again. 2 LAPD detectives, one of them wearing a Dodger baseball cap, interviewed Puig in his home for more than an hour and a half. When they came out, one detective told me this is a different burglary than the last one. She's the same detective who worked the Sherman Oaks burglary. Meanwhile, there are a number of people scurrying in and out of the Puig home. None of them wanted to make any comment.
You know, just give us some patience and work with us.
Police confirm a back window had been shattered. There are security cameras everywhere. Neighbors said that the front gate had been open all day and that no one was home. And Puig made a brief appearance at the front door, and when he saw the cameras, he jumped away, out of sight. Puig remains inside that house. I just saw him dash from his front door to his car and then make a mad dash back into the house. So he obviously has no intentions of making any comment today. The person who runs the burglar alarm system is here asking his girlfriend a lot of questions. So again, no one was hurt. Why the front gate was wide open all day long, that's a mystery that no one can seem to answer right now. Back to you in the studio.